This is your 30-lap main event, the Brian Healy Cup. Meeting number 1 at Parramatta City Raceway. Down the front straight into the bottom corner. Atkinson goes in and there goes Far. Bye-bye, see you later, gone. They go down the back straight away. Max Dumsey has been passed on the outside by son Mitchell. Mitchell goes the high line. That's the fast way around here, but he loses ground. They come down the front straight away. Max just closes off all the options.
Robbie Farr into lap traffic. Max Dumsey up to second. Atkinson back to third. Maker back to fourth. Craig Brady got underneath him. Now Mitchell tries to get underneath him. 5 laps into the book and Farr's into lap traffic. With Robbie Farr still out in front. Max now going back to the top side to get around Clayton Hart. Cars all over. Oh, big flip for Roddy Balboa in turn 2. Red light on.
Ready to pick up the action once more. Robbie Farr didn't want a written invitation. He has just put the foot down. Takes the East Coast Pipeline, number 7, down the back straight away. Farr is up amongst them again, and Dumsey trying to keep the pressure on. They go to the bottom corner. One goes out one. I think it was Atkins. It almost caught a wheel that time. Never got out of the throttle. They're all arriving. Farr's almost caught up here. He's got slower cars, and Dumsey senses it. Dumsey's getting closer as they come down the front straight away. There goes Robert Farr straight in between 2 slower cars. Then around another one. Catching up quickly to Brady is Adrian Marr, who's moved up to 8th spot in the best drive he's had tonight. There goes Max Dumsey up on the inside of Farr. Farr couldn't believe it. They go onto the back straight away. This has really caught Robert Farr. We've got a good match race on our hands, or have we? Down the back straight away, and now it's Max Dumsey leading Farr, Brady and young Dumsey.
Oh, guys, massive move by Mitchell Dumsey. Clayton Hart was on the bottom side. Craig Brady was on the top side as they entered turn 3.
The last turn coming up now across the straight with 1 lap to go. $5,000 up there in front for the Brian Healy Cup, and going down the back straight away it's Robbie Farr. Turn number 4. $5 grand in the hand. Here come the man. Robert Farr. Max Dumsey second. Mitchell Dumsey is third, and Craig Brady is fourth. Fabulous finish to a great race. Back to third as they go into the bottom corner. Farr goes out and around the outside. Mitchell Dumsey even wider as they sweep onto the back straight away.
Yeah, while James Thompson's out in front in a clear track, he is going to be very, very hard to pass. But as we always say, and we all know, when you get into lap traffic, it does play a big part. Now look at Danny Reedy. He's got fire coming off his left-hand side of his header pipes. A little bit of oil coming off there now. Is that just an excess bit of oil coming onto that? It's not too bad because it's clearing itself. It's only when it gets into the corner. Oh, Steve Court, top wing, has collapsed in front of him. He cannot see where he's going.
Get off the track.
He's going to try to do that. That is very, very dangerous. Oh, Marr, very close to running into the back of him. Now, Court, let's hope he can get back to the pits. The rock star, Danny Reedy, on the rear, Nerfborough Thompson.
Yeah, he's coming at it with 9 laps to go. They go to the bottom quarter, 8 laps to go now. So Thompson is the race leader, but Reedy is coming all over him. And then it's back to Craig Brady trying to fight off Robbie Farr. That's the positions. Oh, one spinning in the top corner. Oh, there goes your leader upside down. So that was a lap car that spun up in the top corner and has taken out our race leader. Now look at him, standing on the gas, working the high side as they come down the front straight away. Into the bottom corner, Reedy goes in tough. Side by side, they'll be down halfway down the back straight away. There he goes, on the outside again. But goes very, very high as they come down the front straight away and fights him into the bottom corner. Goes in there with Reedy going up and hangs the wall halfway down the back straight away as they go to the bottom corner. Waiting to see whether Saville can actually gain some ground as they head down the back straight away. Look at Saville! Look at Saville! How? He just caught up on the tail of Danny Reedy and couldn't get out of it. There he comes again. He gets out of that bottom corner, down the front straight, 4 laps to go. Now we'll see what Saville can do as he sweeps into the top corner. Down the inside goes Craig Brady. He's looking for an early pass. Couldn't pull it that time. Saville is still in a very, very strong second spot as Farr goes to the high side.
Farr in the Orcon Premier Australian Portable Camps. Comes out of turn 4, takes the feature win as Robbie Farr. Second spot to the Karting World number 75 of Glenn Saville. Third goes to the Pick and Payless number 2 of Craig Brady. Fourth to Loudon, fifth to
Front straight away, racing. Damien Abbott tries to get the break, but Loudon is down on the inside. Martin Laws takes the lead away as they move on to the back straightaway. Loudon into second, followed by Ben Atkinson. The next one we go back to on the inside is Adrian Marr looking to split them.
Wow, Adrian Marr's car seems very, very loud right at this moment, whether he's dropped a cylinder on that car or one of the mufflers has fallen off that car. But Adrian Marr, very, very loud. Race leader Martin Laws doing a lovely job out in front. In second spot is Ian Loudon. Now the noise flag is going to come out to Adrian Marr right now. As you look at Damien Abbott back there in fourth spot, Marr's behind him. Then we've got James Thompson. Good battle going on between Grant Tunks and Craig Morrison. Marr will be showing the black flag.
Yes, his car is appreciably noisy.
Yeah, he's got two chances of seeing that right now when he's trying to contest with lap cars right now. So Marr's still out there, and obviously he'll be able to hear it. New race leader is Ian Loudon as he went into turn one. Got underneath Martin Laws. Turner's sitting there in the way of Martin Laws. Now Benny Atkinson's back there in third. Fourth is Damien Abbott. Marr's still in fifth. Marr's now going back to the pits. No, he's not. Yellow light on.
Is this coming light for Marr?
Yeah, that will be for Adrian Marr, and all because of the noise. Now we do have to run 95 dBi. Just noticed a bit of blue smoke coming out of the Hungry Jacks number 44 rear end of Matty Young. We're green again. Martin Laws in the tyre power, number 50 entry. Can he hold off the Blackshaw Motor Body Repairs, number 18, J&J of Ian Loudon. Benny Atkinson in third.
And here comes Laws down the inside of Matt Young. They go to the bottom corner. He takes another go, frighten that bloke out. He's got a lap to go, take nothing away from Martin Laws. He goes down the back straight away, comes up into the top corner. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, your mate of it. The first one of his career is Martin Laws. Second goes to Ian Loudon, and third one goes to Ben Atkinson of the Northern Territory. Great finish. International Sprint Cars and the Demo Derby. Turn number 4, ladies and gentlemen, time to gas them up! Down the front straightaway into the bottom corner. There goes Shots out and around. Look at him, straight around the outside. He's up into second. How quick was that? Bracey was just thinking about it and he's done it. They come down the front straightaway. Damien Abbott are running down to the middle of the track. Shots going high, out and around the outside. She's all over. Put the glasses down. Back there in third spot is Gary Brazier. Keeping an eye on Tony Stewart, guys, in the back. Oh, upside down goes Warren Ferguson. All on his own. Totally all on his own. Hit the cushion.
And a lot of front end damage to the car. It's buckled underneath and torn the front end out and then jumped over the top of it.
Watch this down in the first turn. Here we go. Down the front straightaway. There goes Shots. Out and around. 2 to 1. Wham! Straight down the outside of Damien Abbott. And Damien says, what was that just passed me? It's the leader.
I tell you what though, Damien Abbott, he drove it in there to turn 3. He tried to close the door on Shots, but Shots just had that half a car length over him. And red light on. Upside down, Benny Atkinson. In turn 3 and 4 in the middle.
So what's it going to be here as they swing to the outside? Watch this. Shots got a good run down the inside. Couldn't do it. Then he goes up high, very high indeed. 2 to 1 of Damien Abbott. Could bat that one in as he goes into the top corner. Great drive. Damien Abbott doing his best to stay there, but he goes inside to outside.
Peter Gordon's going to play a big part in this right now. Abbott's trying to do everything to go around him. Now Brazier goes to the top side, picks off Abbott. Abbott fights back on the inside, gets it underneath Gordon. This is for second position. Shots still not having it his own way. He hasn't cleared out that much. But now Abbott's got a clear track in front of him. Brazier's got to get around Peter Gordon. Here comes Grant Tunks now, trying to get onto the back of Brazier. Brazier's got past Gordon. So Brazier's still solid in third. Fourth is Tunks. Fifth is Perovich. Mate Perovich up to fourth. Made a nice move on the bottom side in 3 and 4. Here comes the Steel City Outlaw, Tim Schaefer. In the mini figures, number 71. He's on the back of Marty Perovich. Back in fourth position is Perovich. Fifth is Schaefer. So Schaefer's on the move.
Shots goes in high. Brazier goes in even higher. Look at the speed Brazier's carrying. As he goes down the back straight, he's going to get one shot at Shots here. And if it's in and under, the both of them will wind up in the wall.
Oh, big time, upside down. Damien Abbott and Mitchell Dumsney. Late contact between these two drivers. Wow. A lot of damage to Damien Abbott's car, was running in third position.